Hello and glad to have you with us on another edition of the 3-day weather forecast from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. I remain Onyilo Desmond. We've had some very interesting rainfall events within the last 3 to 4 days. Ample rainfall was recorded from 1 or 2 stations. The first station is Gusau in Zamfara State, where we have in blue the monthly totals for March over a period of 30 years, peaked against a single day rainfall event in red. And so we see that in 1991, the monthly total for March was 10 millimeters of rainfall over the station. In 97, it was 4 millimeters, and 99, we had 6 millimeters of rainfall. Now compare that with a single day event of 21st Tuesday, where 22 millimeters of rainfall was reported from Gusau station. This is over 200% increase in what Gusau should have within a single month. The second station is Sokoto in Sokoto State, where similarly blue monthly totals across 30 years peaked against red, which is a single day rainfall event. And just like Gusau, in 1999, 10 millimeters of rainfall was reported over Sokoto station. It was about 3 millimeters in 1997 and about 2 millimeters in 2016. Now compare that with the rainfall that came out of Sokoto for a single day, about 15 millimeters of rainfall. And this is an increase of 150% of what the totals for a single month should be over Sokoto station. Now, these rainfall events are not unconnected with an extratropical weather event. Speaking particularly of the mid-latitude wave, as shown by this red patch we have over North Africa and the Mediterranean and parts of Southern Europe. And so as this mid-latitude wave moved from east to west, from west to east rather, it just pulled in moisture into the country, which just sustained continuous rain, so to speak, over the country within the last 3 to 4 days. And like always, we like to point out to our farmers not to rush to the field, especially farmers within the central states and the northern part of the country, and start cultivating as the onset for the planting season has not started over this location. And presently over the country, we have these weather systems over the central states and the southeastern part of the country, which has been given rainfall events over these areas since the morning. And so with the presence of this weather system coupled with favorable conditions, we expect rains over the southwestern part of the country for the rest of Friday afternoon. The prospects of rains are still there over the coast of the southeast, even though we expect the intensity to reduce because of what we've been having all day over the southeast. There are also prospects of rains over the mountainous areas of southern Taraba and some prospects of rains to the high grounds of the central states, even though not much is expected over the Federal Capital Territory, Plateau State, and Nasarawa State. And for the north, we expect sunny spells for the rest of Friday. And for temperatures, the rains have affected our daytime temperatures and has reduced them some. And so we do not expect temperatures over the north to exceed the upper 30s. Most of them should be within the mid-30s. A few to the northwest and northeast should be in their upper 30s. Temperatures should be in their lower 30s for the south and much of the central states. And for air quality, not much threat is expected across the country. This takes us to day 2 of our weather forecast, which is Saturday. And so for Saturday, we expect sunny spells to still persist over the northern part of the country. We expect reduced cloudiness over the northern part of the central states as the sustained continuous rain has pulled down our weather systems somewhat, and so rain should be confined more to the south and some parts of the central states. Not much is expected to parts of the north. So we have prospects of thunderstorms to the southeast, the southwest, and the high ground areas of the central states. We may have some few rains to the southern part of Kebbi State, the areas adjoining the River Niger, where we have so much moisture in suspension. And so for temperature for day 2, temperature should rise a little as they should push to temperatures over the north should push to the upper limit of the upper 30s, I beg your pardon. But for the central states, we expect temperatures not to change that much, just 1 or 2 changes, and temperatures to the south should stay almost within the same band. And for the air quality for day 2, we expect air qualities not to deteriorate that much, even though we have signals of air quality being slightly bad over parts of the northwestern part of the country. As we get to the third and final day of our forecast, we expect sunny spell to still persist for most of the northern part of the country. And for the central states and the southern state, we expect pockets of thunderstorms here and there, mostly during the afternoon period. And temperatures, we expect temperatures to further increase for this third day. And we might see some temperatures pushing towards the fourth day, like over parts of Yola in Adamawa and parts of Borno State. Not leaving out parts of Sokoto and Kebbi, where temperatures should be close to 40 degrees Celsius. We expect slight increase in temperatures across the central states and the southern part of the country. And for the air quality for this third day, not much change from what is expected for Saturday, but in general, air quality should be good across the country. And that's the outlook from this end. Thank you for watching, and see you again.